Again, folks, and welcome back to Trusted Replications. Thank you for everybody new that subscribed, and all of you coming back. And if you've just fell upon the channel and stuff like that there for this video, really big welcome to you, and I hope you enjoy it. So I do. This here's going to be a bit different from a normal video. Normally I do replications of actual buildings in Cornwall, Wales, Ireland, wherever and stuff like that there, England. But this here one here is more of a restoration than anything else. It's for a very good friend of mine, Sara, who's been through some very difficult times, let me tell you. And this is on her bucket list to have done. She's had this for years, so she has. There's so many things to be done to it and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that as we go along. I don't want to talk along forever. But as I say, this is on our bucket list, and we're going to get it as realistic as possible for her. We'll begin with the actual house itself. She's had it for many years now. The grandkids got at it, so you can imagine what that was like, with a few repairs needing to be done. But all this will be explained as we go. This is going to be more of a diary than an actual tutorial video and stuff like that. There, it's just something that you can see how it goes, how it develops as it comes along. And it's going to be called Sara's Dollhouse Diary. And I'm going to stop talking now, and well, I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to show you what's being done so far. The whole place has been completely rewired, as I shall show you now. I've already taken for the roof hinge. That's all already been done. As you can see, I'm going to take this off here, and all the floorboards here, they've all been cut. They're ready to go in, which I'll be going through with you as well. So they're all numbered from A1, A2, right down to D2 at the bottom here. The doors are already installed and they're all working fine. I don't have to do a great deal where that's concerned, so I don't, as I say, the electrics were the main thing. There's lights in every room. I haven't gone through, there's one light in the attic room. There's a basement to go underneath this as well, which you'll see coming on. But for now, all I've done is rewired everything, sorted the wiring out for all the houses, rewired the actual 12 volt for the back of it, and it does switch for the back as well, also light. But as you can see, with the lights on, it looks pretty well. I'll just switch this off for you, and you can see a bit better. I'll be going through in a bit of detail the actual lights themselves, but each one's different to suit each room. This one here in particular down here with the fire, that's one of my own which I've put in. It's a solid brass light, which is quite heavy and quite antique, which will suit the house pretty well, so it will. But what I'm going to do now is going to take you into the workshop, and we'll get these floorboards cut and sanded down, and let the fun begin. Right folks, got the first floor in, but I don't think the camera was on, so what we're going to do the same as this floor, but this floor will be interesting anyway, because this is where the electric goes, and this is where we're going to put a light coat. So that there middle floorboard where the light is can actually be removed. So what we'll do is we'll put a light coat of glue on the whole lot, but hardly anything at all. Make sure that no dust in here. So first of all, the front edges, make sure you've got enough glue in there, because these are the places where they get handled, the touch and so on, so they're likely to be exposed to more use. Now where we put the wiring through, you could route this into it, but it's easier for a couple of floorboards is to do it this way for Sarah, so if she wants to change anything in the future she can. You'll notice there's tape on these here, because in the floorboard this the tape will lift and nothing else will, as far as the wiring is concerned. But again, as I say, you don't necessarily need to change the wire. Once the wiring's in and it's secure and done right, all you have to do, you just have to change your lights in if you want, and there's enough give to actually do that. Well, once again, we'll start on this side here through. Keep putting them up together because it's a thin coat of glue and it will dry quite quickly. That one back in place. That in there. Done that now. And then this base here, as I say, doesn't take long to dry, so just gently lift this firestone out. Put that back in. Hold it down. As I say, I'm a bit paranoid about these fronts being held down, so I'm going to clamp them. But bear with me for 1 second. So here I've just used a wee offcut, and we'll pop out the edges. As I say, it's don't need these to move anymore until they're fixed. It's important they're down solid. I'll carry on with the rest now and we'll come back to it a wee bit later on, but that's the basis for then the floorboards, and they've got to be sanded and all sorts of things happening after this here, but that's getting the boards down is the main thing so we can get the rest of the trim through. Right folks, here we are back with a few improvised gluing techniques, as you can see, and but we've got all the floorboards in. I've even used my Bible I got from Nicky, so off tins of beans. Oh yeah, beans and curry I think that is. But that's all the floors down, so we just got to wait now for a couple of hours or so until the top floor dries, because that was last to go in, and then we can start with the skirting boards, get them on, and then we can move from the skirting boards onto the roof. Right, put the floorboards for down here, or the skirting boards for down here. Just beveling off the end here of the one that I've cut, so all slots in at hopefully a nice 45 degrees. So that's one for now, but we'll get the rest sorted out. I'll go and cut the two bottom ones from here, and then we'll glue them in, and we'll move on to the rest of the floors from there. So we will. All right, getting exciting, isn't it? Right, be back shortly. Only because the door magnet's getting in the way. I thought I had allowed for it, but obviously not well enough. 10-second rule. Right, I'll just do this floor here, and then I'll carry on with the rest. Contact adhesive, 6 tolerant. That's just a bit repetitive. Hold it in place. Back piece for B1. You're always better marking your work when you're doing something like this here, I suppose, because you don't you get so many bits and pieces, you don't know what's gonna fit where and when and how after a while, because you got so many of the same, because as I say, they are repetitive pieces, and of course this house is squarely made. It's easy enough to mistake them all being the same. carry on putting these here architraves around, and we'll come back to you after that there and see what the next stage is. Alright. Here we are with the skirting boards. These are the ones that Sara gave me with the job, so I'll have to match them in to what's originally there. Here we're using a deep mahogany. I'm not sure whether it's the exact same colour, say company. This is unsealed, but as you all probably are aware of, every company varies slightly on their product. So what we'll have to do is just wait and see how this here dries, and we'll go from there to see whether we need more coats, less coats. Less coats? Can't really have less coats when you put a coat on, but see how many coats it's really going to need. Right, that coat's now dry. It's the first coat on. You can see how they've come up. We're still a bit of a distance off what we're looking for, so we'll give it a second coat, and I'm hoping the second coat should do it, because we were actually going straight on to plain wood, so it would have took a bit of soaking up.